Alright, so I originally had... Let me try it again. Alright, so I originally had a different intro for this. But me being me, and being not tech savvy, I did something to my OBS. The window, didn't realize it, and my video's very off-center, so I had the choice of doing nothing with it and giving nothing, or having something. So apologies for the video, but I figured something was better than nothing. And so let's start. Hello, welcome back. We are starting here today to show off that the copper has, actually, you know what, it's better. Here we go. The copper has oxidized, and I waxed it. And then also, this is what I came up with to go with these banners. It's not quite like that, but still, I mean, pretty neat. I think it looks nice. Yeah. So, arena is pretty much done. The only thing I need to do is put some armor sets in here. It's the finer details that I'll do at the end. Get that back. Okay. So next, I will show you what I did over here. Oh, and actually, each of these squares is going to be a tree. So, tree. I'll eventually get to that. And then, ooh, that's right, here we go. And let me get that out of the way. So, I extended the orchard, or vineyard, or whatever. The place that grows stuff. So yep, I put more of these in, and I put more of these in, and it took putting this is resin, putting this all over. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Got a little bored, but we got it done. Alright, I originally thought I was going to keep this, as I said previously. And I wasn't sure if I really wanted to start over, even though I said it would, in a previous video, it'd have to go. But I was really wrestling in my head as to what to do. But then I did this, and I looked at all of the land we have now. Yeah. Plus I was reading what I wrote for the chapter called Palatrea, where you're introduced. Yeah. That's a bit small for all this space. So, this is, we're going to start off with demolition mode. So, enjoy. If you like things getting torn down, enjoy this. So, I'm pausing and interrupting this demolition because I found something. So I didn't find them all. There's more! Well, while we have a whatever it's called. It's an enter something. The word escapes my memory. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, while we have a pause in the demolition, I also want to introduce you to Dunga Dunga Dunga. I did not name him. I only bought him off of another hubster named Velvet, because he is for a future project which I have been working on in between when I get bored with big stuff. So let's take Dunga Dunga and move him, because this whole floor is coming out, and there's a, yeah, anyway. It's another one! Well, that's two. Wonder how many more I missed. Anyway, so we're gonna take Dunga Dunga Dunga. Let me do this. I don't think he'll fit in the arena. Yeah, didn't mean to do it. We'll put him in the gazebo. There you go, bud. Okay. Now that we found 2 flags, wonder where else they are. Well, anyway. Sorry for the interruption. Let's restart that. Building is no longer there. I think I might take this down too, just because I think I want some of the building to go there. So that I'll redesign as well and push it out. So let's see here, which means we need to move Dunga Dunga again. Oh, and also meant to, so I'm gonna expand this underground area. I'm gonna dig it down a little bit, and then it's gonna get a little bit bigger, because the bathhouse is going to, it was there, it's going to get moved out to here, and this a little bit further out, and then of course the building that was here, the sleeping quarters, is going right here. All right, so let's see here. I'm gonna keep moving you around so I put you where you need to be. There you go, buddy. All right, so let's see here. I need to get rid of. Oh, also, Oh, and as before, all of the blocks from the building are here. And I got attacked by, what you call it? One of those patrols. I swear the game does not like what I'm doing, because every time I tear something down, I get attacked by a patrol. Alright. Oh. Well, that's how it's gonna be. I will, see you after I'm done, tearing this down. Okay. So that didn't take long. All gone. And we're going to do some dirt. More dirt laying. Because that's always fun. So I actually had to go get some dirt. Which I did. Of course off camera, but yeah, I can't believe I still needed all this. I really hope it's enough. I don't feel like having... I'm hoping once this is done, I don't have to deal with dirt ever again! Well, I mean, for this project. Plus, the dirt I'll get from... I'll dig this out first. And we got a hole. And it's gonna be, it's gonna be a big underground room. Still trying to figure out what should be down there. Yeah, as you can see, the hole to the storage, well, as you can see, there are two holes there. This leads to storage, and this leads a little further down for a project later. Maybe I'll show you what I've been busy doing down there at the end. But goes down. It goes all the way down. Leave that mystery for now. Anyway, so yeah, now we got a nice big hole. Before we do anything else, before we start working on this area, let me do this, and then we're gonna fix up this terrain a little bit. So let me grab some dirt. I'll grab some grass too. Just two. But yeah, let's start with this over here. Since I've done this, it's been a few days. I was busy doing some stuff. But see, I got the some terrain going on here. And the hole is deeper. Next, it's time to get some blocks and start the foundation. Actually, you know what? I think the next thing, just so I know exactly how much room I have, I'm going to take care of that right there. We're gonna... Alright, I think I got this terrain shaped the way I want it. Alright, so I got this terrain shaped the way I want it. Put some more moss outlined here. Over here is going to fade into the coarse dirt terrain. I'll have to get more dry bushes, but anyway. So the building's going to come over a little bit. This pathway is going to go away. I'm going to get the base of the build, because this, as big as the building was before, this is going to be grander and bigger. I mean, the main building. Dang it. Control my keys a little better. So entrance is going to be about the same area, like right about here. As you can see, I brought this out a bit, because this, see where the old path was. Brought this out a bit, gave me a little bit more room. It's going to start here, I believe. Yeah, and it's going to go over there, back, and I think I might have it cut right into here a little bit. It is going to be more, it is still going to be rectangular, I do wonder if maybe I should cut this area out too, like just dig this, make it a nice rectangle. Would it be a rectangle or square? I don't think it's equal size. It would be a but anyway, so yeah, I'm thinking of taking this area right here, because the sandstone pad that I put underneath every building is going to go here. And he's gonna go that way. A nice big square. So that's my thoughts anyway. So I'm going to get trucking on that. So did a little bit more. So I got the pad down, got the outline down. So the rectangles are going to be pillars, or squares, rectangles, squares. Squares are pillars. And then, just like before, there's going to be two entrances. One will go up this way, one will go up that way. I'll put a little I think since there's more space here, I'll put a nice little garden here. And so this is going to be the meeting room, and it's going to be a glass dome here like I had before. Over here there's going to be a library with a little study over here, and then that's right, out here, this throughway here is going to lead out to the bathhouse, which is going to be here. And then over here, there's going to be two long tables for the dining room, and this is going to be the kitchen, and big windows for the kitchen. And then there it runs out, and it goes over here to the sleeping quarters. So that is, I'm probably gonna put a few more pillars here, just because since the doors are going to be here, because there's going to be a line of like workstations here, a center island. So the more pillars here. I put one here. Actually, no. Okay. So I think we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Might be a little bit too close. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, 1, 2, 3. That actually worked out really well. Yeah, cool. That worked out better than I didn't plan that, but okay. That works. So those will all be pillars. And I know most Greek architecture, there's a lot of symmetry involved. I mean, other than having two entrances like this, I didn't center it. Just because there needs to be more room for the library than the dining room and the kitchens. So it did get a little off center, but it's part of the layout. Plus this is my fantasy. Plus this would have been built before, because the people who built this place came before. Anyway. So next I am going to next time you see me, there's going to be a big building behind me. Oh, really quick, before I start, I was getting the quartz in my inventory here to start building, and I almost forgot to show you something. While I was tearing that down, I found 2 more banners. That makes me wonder how many more banners there's snuck in around here. Because 2 more. Okay, game on. But I'm not gonna find anything now because I already tore this down. But I'm sure there's some more around here somewhere. I mean, that don't count because I put those up. But now I'm gonna have to look, see where there's more. Because yeah. Alright, time to build. Okay. So, it's been about 2 weeks since I recorded that last clip after tearing down my building. And I got it rebuilt. It is done. Ta-da! It is. I am much happier with this result. I am going to leave this hollow. This, I want to put some designs in it. I'm still debating. But yep, it is much grander. Bigger, gives me more space. Let me get back in my body and I'll put my helmet back on. So I'm really proud. I'm cutting you off right there. And yeah, after cutting all that footage and it being off center, there's more. Like, I went through everything in this place and it's all off center and I couldn't handle seeing it anymore. So I'm cutting myself off. And we're going to do this correctly. So let me show you what I did undo. Oh, back up. Nope. There we go. There's the right key. Okay, so you come in. There's 2 entrances. I got this runner, which, like I said, I don't, like I said before, in the stuff that I cut out, that I'm not a warm color person. I don't use a lot of reds, orange, yellow. I like purple and blue and greens, but red is such a regal color, and it's just, the runner just looks, it looks good. And it's on the other side. And so let's move from west to east. So kitchen. I'm going to get a bunch of player heads to decorate this. But yeah, I put in counters. I gotta fill up the sinks. And I got little smokies coming up from this into the overhead. And for server health, I did put composters on top. And let's see here. In the dining room, we have the long running tables, and then the head table. And I made some simple overhead lighting. There's not supposed to be fancy. It's not supposed to be fancy here. It's just lighting so mobs don't spawn. And we come in here. This is the main gathering room. Lighting. And this is a landscape mosaic. The light's getting in the way of this now. Dang it. Anyway, so it's a landscape mosaic. And this mosaic up here represents the sun and the moon. In my book, it's enchanted, so it just moves as the sun and moon do. And then over here is the library. And those boxes right there have books that will go in there. It's not going to fill it up, but I'll try my best. And some of these bookshelves will come out because there will be sections. I'm going to do this with player heads with scrolls sitting. And then another thing I did, just to add some ornate detail to the shelving, I took some, there we go, some horn coral, the yellow, the coral, and I did this whole debate on what to use because yellow and pink are two of my least favorite colors. However, sometimes color just belong in some places, and that looks very good. You know, I'm getting that on my hand, all day in my face. So yeah, the yellow on the spruce shell, or that's not spruce, that's dark oak. Stupid. Okay. Yeah, the spruce shelving and yellow, it looks very nice. And then here, there will be baskets with like polished stones here on the corners, and then this other like random books sitting on either side, because this is a study. I just need to put in some chairs to be sat on. And then those doors lead out to the back where the bathhouse is. And up here, there's going to be some portals here, because this is an enchanted area where, I mean, gods can phase in and out as they want in this place, but for the people who aren't of divine nature, they need a place to go to, like, far off lands, and that's what this area is going to be. And then we're gonna go down here. I'm gonna put some tables here, but this is just my way down to this area. This area is going to be the forge room. So there's going to be dual forges on either side. One's going to be larger than the other. That's another day, because that's going to take a lot of planning out. So yeah, forge over there, forge over there. It keeps the place warm. And then, in my anger, I don't know if this is a thing, but it's a thing now, I kind of rage built a little bit. I did that. I already put the pad down, or the sandstone pad down for the sleeping quarters, and also out here for the bathhouse, right up there. Yeah, I don't know if rage building is a thing, but it is now. Oh, I was so mad at when I went to cut this video, and I had all that. I had all my footage just look. Oh, you saw it. It looks ridiculous. And then I came out here. I gotta take my birdies and put them places. But I did the flower bed with the big tree. And I finally put the trees where they belong in the pond. And I'll fill this out with more flowers. It'll look all pretty. So these are just supposed to be oak trees. And then I have my cypresses. Cypresses, I don't know. But cypress trees, there'll be those three there. Just didn't get to it. And I haven't, I know I stopped there, but I also decided to hold off doing these here until I get that building done. And then I'll finish, because I might move some, put more in. So, yeah. There'll be more here. There'll be a path. And actually, I think with the kitchen being here, I think I'm going to put a smokehouse. I'm going to tuck one in right here. So yeah, I'm going to wall this off, and there's just going to be a little smoke house right there. And also that's what will be hanging from these chains. So there's that. So yeah. This has really made me feel so much better. Let's take a look here. Oh, more horses. All right, so yeah, it looks good from this angle. Actually, yeah, because the walls are kind of plain, but the trees, it helps cover up that plainness. So, yeah, it looks good. Oh, oh, okay. Yeah. Well, there's another one. So just, I wanted to show you over here, just like this over here. Does a lot of wonders for the porch. It does the same for over here. And I am going to make this all rocky. I'm going to make this rocky. I'm going to shear off that edge there and just fill it in with the rock. Yeah, the rock terraforming. All right, and to finish, you know what? With all this happening, I think I know how to finish this episode. I need you. I need this. I need this. And I need... What? Whatever. And this. I need my flint. And 1, 2, 3. Is that white? I think that might be white. Dang it. 1, 2, 3. Might be a lighter. Yeah, it's a little better. I think I have another player head. I need to go down to my storage and get another bow. Let's see here. Wait, so bow. Hey, bow. You know what? And we're gonna do shot of truth. We're gonna label it. All right. Yeah, that ain't it at all. Oh well. Need my flint. I need this. Yep, we're gonna do yep. Edit. I'm gonna give you this and this. Does that work? In the off? Okay. Yes. Okay, so let's break. guess that head's not too bad. Plus it distinguishes it from that one. That's Artemis. And with Bow of Truth. If you can tell me who this is supposed to be, that'd be cool. Alright. And then turn off the base. Big beak. Woo! I think 5 is... Oh, nope, I can't do 6. Okay, I thought it was 5. But yeah. Anyway. Let's see here. God of Truth. Oh, I forgot the lock. Okay. Well, since I don't have one on, since I don't have a name tag on me, I'll do it later. I was just gonna do a name tag and show you who it was right away, but I guess not, because I don't have a name tag. I don't feel like going down. Well, actually, you know what? I said I would probably show you what was underneath. Should I? Do you want to know what's underneath? Let's see. Let me show you.